Hey, Marine Scientist, Miss Crowley here. So these are the directions for lesson 2 and then the Friday, finish with fun. So you should go into the physical science and then you have already completed the Monday, Tuesday folder where you did the Nearpod and then you just took a review quiz. Um, and that is already done. So this is lesson 2. You are in the video directions right now, so you're there. And just remember to work from the top to the bottom and to always make sure you take the review quiz. So we put the goal and the ignite into one spot. So the goal is that you are able to compare the density of different liquids and different objects and explain your reasoning. For example, like the oil is less dense because it's on top of the water. So you'll be able to say if it's more dense, less dense, and then also why. And so down below it says which objects in the image below have a density that is higher or more dense than water, and explain how you know. So please add that to the discussion depending on what you're using. If you're using the web version, you just write a comment right in here. If you're doing the discussion, then there's a plus sign on your iPad and you just add it that way. All right, so we're going to go to the next part, which is going to be the directions for the Ed puzzle. So the Ed puzzle is, we can take a video and then we can add questions to it. So if you think it's stopped because it's not loading, that's not the problem, is that the video will stop and then you have to answer the question. There are 10 questions in this Ed puzzle and you have to answer them all, but you do not have to submit anything because Ed Puzzle will just grade it and put it right into Schoology. So don't worry, just make sure that you finish all of the questions. And that's what number 8 says. Answer all of the questions, watch the entire video is very good, and you do not have to submit anything. So in the next section, you're going to tap on the assignment W3 2.3. It's called the Ed Puzzle video. Okay, and you are going to tap the play button. That's the triangle. You'll watch the whole video. Okay, and the video will pause. It's not stopped because it's not loading. It will pause because it wants you to answer the question. They were all multiple choice questions. So you have to make your choice for the answer that you think is correct by tapping the box next to the words. And you'll see a check mark for your choice. And then tap submit to turn in your answer. So you can only do it once, okay? And there's 10 of them. And then you press continue to resume the video. Okay, so remember, these are the directions on how to do the Ed puzzle. And then in the next section, you are going to have the Ed puzzle. And the Ed puzzle is all about sink or float. You see right here where there's the play button. So you're going to watch this video and then you're going to answer the 10 questions that go along with it. All right. It's super awesome. It's making a density column. You could try making one of these at home. I would not recommend doing it as large of one that this kid made, but it's super awesome. All right. So then we go to the next section, which is here. So you just finished with the Ed puzzle. Okay, this was the directions for the Ed puzzle. That was the actual Ed puzzle. And then here you have week 3, right? The second lesson, the 4th part of the lesson is Discovery Ed Density Exploration. So you're going to go into here and you're going to use Discovery Ed to use that, follow along, and you're going to answer some questions in a worksheet that you will download to Notability and then take it from Notability and upload it to Schoology. And after that, there is a closure quiz, which I think has 5 questions. And remember, with these closure quiz, you can take them as many times as you want until you get the score, like a 4. And we take from these review quizzes, we use them in the 90%er. So make sure that you actually pay attention to these quizzes because it shows us what you know. Okay, so back to this, Discovery Ed. So you click in there. And then you're going to take this Density Discovery Ed. Now yours will be on top, and you know that by now. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to download it to Notability so that you can write on it. And then you're going to upload it to Schoology. So if you click on Discovery Ed, Exploration, you are going to have to put your S number. So like I have to put my E number in there, and you will have to put your S number in there because that's how you get in. Okay, so hopefully I put the right one in. Sign in, and then you will go to Discovery Ed. So you go to Discovery Ed, it will take a little while to load, and here's the introduction. So why do some objects float in water? Why do some objects sink? The density of an object determines whether they float or sink in a liquid. And density is the amount of matter in a given space. Let's explore the density of some solids and some liquids. So you just press continue. You will have the worksheets. You can split screen, so you can do this and fill out the worksheet in the same time. And here you can click and drag these, or I guess I'm clicking and dragging them, and you can put them in your, what you think will happen. So this is an orange seed. So if you think an orange seed will float in water, you put it there. Okay, so you write down your predictions, and then you're going to go test it. So say you think everything will float, right? Everything's going to float, right? And then you're going to go here. This is your prediction, and then you're going to actually test it. So drag and drop the object in the beaker filled with water. Is it less dense or denser, like so more dense or less dense than water? Remember, if it's less dense, it floats. If it's more dense, it sinks, okay? And then you just choose one of these. So you drag it over here and you see, oh, does the seed float? So you drop it in there and you find out. And then you write down what actually happens. And then you go to the next section. Okay, so I don't want to show you all the answers. There's only 2 sections. Okay, so just 2 sections, and you fill out the worksheet. And then after that, you're gonna submit it to Schoology, and then you're gonna take the final quiz. So you're gonna take the 5-question, I want to say, closure quiz right here. All right, and then that's it. And then you have the Friday fun. It should just be short and easy. It also gives you time to finish the rest of your stuff. So here in Finish with Fun, there's the Scientist of the Week. Okay, you have a closure quiz, and then there's some bonus videos activities for those of you who want some extra stuff. All right, remember, if you have any questions, that their science office hours are from 2:30 to 3. All right, I hope that helped, and we'll see you guys later.